Armstrong here. Happy New Year's Eve. I'm sure a lot of us are pretty excited about moving into 2021 to say goodbye to maybe some things that in 2020 weren't so great. But I can tell you one thing that I'm going to be a little sad to see, because today, December 31st, 2020, marks the last day that Amanda Parker will be a partner with us here at eNthusaProve. Amanda and I over the years have done a lot of work in what's called team building, Myers-Briggs, conversation, and all of them really were ultimately pointed toward helping teams have more trust. And when I say trust, we're talking about a couple things. One, the big concept of trust, which we might call trustworthiness, where if I give you my wallet, I have no worry that you're going to give it back to me in the same condition. You're not going to go on Amazon with my credit card. Really can't do that. You can't build trustworthiness in an exercise on Myers-Briggs. But what you can do is build a type of trust that might be called mutual understanding, where what I say is what you understood and what you understand is what I meant. That's pretty critical, right, in teams. It's also critical in a business partnership, but so is trustworthiness. Now put this in context. Back in 2011 when Amanda joined us, it was just prior to that, just Diana and I. So we really let Amanda into our world in a very almost intimate way. We shared the same books now together, the business books. It was wide open between all of us. And I always had trust in Amanda from the time when I started working with her. I'm doing this video here by this fence because one of my favorite pictures is from when we worked at Bechtel together, and very early on we put together this program, so we had to take a picture to present this paper on a thing called an apprentice program at a conference. So we took a picture along a fence, so that's why I'm here along the fence. I'm also by the gate. I'm by the gate because this is a gateway to a new era, okay? Just like that was then. And here's the blessing that Diane and I had, was that for all those years, we never had a question about Amanda's integrity, that we could trust her always. Actually, I relied on Amanda to sort of be my conscience. I'd like to think that I make really ethical decisions, but the beauty was Amanda held me to the same high standard I wanted to hold myself. So all along, it was just a journey where we had the pleasure, and that reaps so many blessings along the way. One, it means that as this partnership ends, we end with tears and with smiles, because it's been a joyful journey, and it is time to do something different. It is. Amanda's off to a calling. Talk about a process adventure. She's transforming 3 young boys, and over the course of years, she and Nathan hope to transform them and move them to being strong, courageous Christian men. That's not an easy thing to pull off. And so we really had this beautiful blessing, and it really meant that through the good times, when we wanted to know how to move forward, and we made decisions, and a lot of them didn't work out, we were still able to look at each other, and we never like, oh, that was your idea. No, like that was our idea. We were in it together. Okay, didn't work. When the times were good and we were trying to figure out what to do with, different things on business finances, we didn't always have the same opinion going in, but after we came to agreement, it was like, okay, that's what we decided. We trust each other now that we came to a good decision. When times were hard and we're trying to understand how we need to move eNthusaProve into the future with new business, not all those succeeded. And yet for all of them, we were able to look at each other and say, that was our decision. Okay, it didn't work. It did work. Celebrate together or experiment together. And that was really the benefit, that it was just so natural for Diana, Amanda, and I, that it never was something I questioned, but I really want to highlight it now because I don't want to miss that. I just hope that for you and for your business partners, for you and for your customers, for you and your team, that you're able to continually build trust, and that you have the blessing that Amanda, Diana, and I had of working with each other when there was no question on how much to trust each other. Because now it's not ever about doubting one another. It's not about blaming one another. It's now focusing on what do we need to do to deliver a great value, helping our customers connect to their purpose, connect to each other, create value, and contribute that value with confidence. So we're going to say goodbye to 2020, and I invite you to view Amanda's little video that she put together saying, you know, her farewell to being a partner. And I want to say thank you to Amanda. Thank you all around, that I am filled with a deep sense of gratitude. Diana and I are filled with a great sense of gratitude, that never once do we have any doubt in our trust in Amanda's integrity, professionalism, across the board, just a great person. So we move forward. Happy New Year, and looking forward to sharing other insights and thoughts with you. Feel free to get in touch with us anytime and share your thoughts or reaction. You take care.